April the 2nd, 2020, 8 months and a day since Hurricane Dorian destroyed the life of Abaco and Abaconians. I watched a couple hours ago, an hour ago, when they presented the keys for shelters, temporary shelters for the residents of Spring City. And I look at this, I said, can any good thing come out of Abaco that was done by this FNM government? Free national movement. Free is the first word. Free. And I put camera to face most of the time, but I don't film everything. And I thought it was embarrassing because we're going through some mental stuff here after the hurricane. We're embarrassed, with shame, we're almost to poverty level. But we have some sense of dignity. Abaco has some sense of dignity. And when I see this FNM government have to announce, to parade the less fortunate, the victims of Hurricane Dorian, in the front of camera on the streets of Spring City, and to make them sign a lease to our domes that cost $7 million. See, that's ours. It's free. But they have to make a statement. They have to put us on the news. We don't want to be on no news. We have already been the news for 8 months. Why? Mr. Prime Minister, James Albury, Darren Henfield, why you got to parade us for some browning point for this government to say you're all doing something positive? You all ought not have those people sign for no trailer on the streets in public to get y'all photos for the news. That should be private. Some things are private. Every make y'all make, every move y'all make, it's a shame. We went through hurricane. I saw the Defense Force there, other people there, without mask, without social distance. To date, in Abaco, when the Prime Minister just announced last night that 50 healthcare workers had to be quarantined for 2 weeks. 50. These are the best of the best in healthcare. They're out of the system for 14 days. And on the streets to date, an hour ago, they're parading persons that went through a hurricane in the front of camera, sit down at the desk, and sign your life away. That is unacceptable, man. Give those people those keys in a private setting. It don't need to be in no public setting. It ought not be in no public setting for what is going on with this disease, this virus. They ought to have this private. Why all those people on there? Gawking and looking and hawking in people's face that already went through a storm, and y'all bringing them through another storm by bringing them out there publicly. I can see on their face they don't want to be there. They don't want to announce to the world that the government has to give them shelter. We are proud, but we're in a situation. Don't put us in another situation of our feeling ashamed, embarrassed. They seems to be embarrassed because you're parading them in the front of camera. That is unacceptable. Every move y'all make is a disgrace to this country. Yesterday, social distances again, not a story. the lines all around the building because Bahamas Power and Light decide to shut people off. My God, this is the people's time, all right? Where was the social distancing practice yesterday when Bahama Power and Light decided to shut people light off? That's how the country going to shut y'all off. I wish election was yesterday when we already shut y'all out. How could you cause people to go on that line? The government itself is causing to spread this COVID-19 virus. Just yesterday, look at the Bahamas news. How many persons there had on a mask? How many people there were practicing 6 feet? Look at road traffic. Come on, Mr. Prime Minister. Use the intelligent part of you. Where at road traffic are they practicing safe distances? If the country really care, we know we need money. You know what you say? Suspend the police from interfering with people. First of all, according to you ain't supposed to be on the road. Why is it important to put your health at risk to license an old vehicle? If y'all knew half of what you're saying, you would say, look here, forget booking anybody now. First of all, you ain't supposed to be on the road. Second of all, suspend that for a month. But y'all so greedy and grabalicious and all for me F&M babies. Y'all prefer people to die standing in the line. Greed to pay the electrical bill. They're going to die because you all forced them to come on a line to pay the electrical bill. They're going to die because they're on the line right now at road traffic, not practicing any distances because of the greed of this F&M government. And this uncaring government is forcing people. You know what would be a beautiful thing to show that y'all really do care? We're suspending Bahama Power and Light bill for a month till this over. You ain't have to worry about going on no line to license any car because your car should be home anywhere. And if you have to go, the police do not touch my people. They're exempt from power bill and paying traffic, paying your license for your vehicle for a couple months. We do not have no jobs, so why should y'all be getting paid? That would be a good look. That would be a caring prime minister that know what he's doing. That would be a caring government that are in power because they say they would put Bahamian first. That's one of those look. I got a lot of time on the hand to watch y'all while I'm hiding out, afraid to be locked up by y'all just because I'm speaking. But I want you to just take a look at my videos, Mr. Prime Minister, Darren Henfield, James Albury, and learn from what I said. Those people should not be on the line in the hot sun today, license no car. They ought not have been on the line for Bahama Power and Light. All of those should be expended. Neither one of them should be a priority at this time. Priority, Mr. Prime Minister, if you don't know. Your job is to save life. And what is happening between your two companies, the government company, is not saving life. It's causing people to lose their life because they're not practicing social distance on neither one of those lines. It's one of these Kai Care videos. Y'all figure it out. Y'all vote them in. Let's see if you can vote them out. They do not care. They'll let you die on the line because of greed. I bet neither government minister, nor their wife, nor their family is on neither one of their lines. They are locked down while they're sending you out to pay their bills. Kai care. It's only April 2nd. March madness is gone. And the government them are sending people out to die. Kai Case. You're live with Kai on WCCO. CAY. Suspend all these bills, Mr. Prime Minister, if you really do care about saving lives in this country.